I travel around the world every Saturday. Although the airport is the small art institute I attend, and the countries are the art pieces in its modest museum, I have gained extraordinary knowledge from them. Learning from nuns from 5 different continents, I began interpreting interculturality and expanding my passion for global knowledge when I was 12 years old. There, I was immersed in a creative, multicultural, and tiny community that provided me with a whole new spectrum of perspectives and diverse points of view of the world, art, people, and politics. And although I cannot physically visit all the countries I had contact with through art, I was granted something precious: the ability to recognize and value each person's individuality, story, and culture. I have always been a creative kid who likes to expand my curiosity. With a background that taught me how incredible the simple things can be, I grew up learning to identify potential in diverse situations around me with creativity. Whether I was painting something new, writing songs, or even starting my own little shop on my street, the desire to expand my horizons into new ways of expressing my inner self has always guided my heart and kept my life in constant motion. It was my motivation. However, when the pandemic began, all the colors, people, and energy of my city became nothing more than white walls and closed doors. I had to face the loneliness of silence for the first time. And I say this mainly because I got very sick. But at the same time, I was taking care of my little sister in my home, while my parents would spend the whole day at the hospital, one working and the other taking care of my grandfather. My room and my roadmap became a refuge from the fear of my parents not coming home one day. And this phase of introspection showed me the importance of slowing down the mind sometimes. But this period helped me mature and re-signify the way I learn and pursue my passions. After I was mentally and physically healthy again, it was time to take action. I joined some friends and created the Ambientando project. We identified the lack of environmental education during the pandemic, so we started sharing tips on how to protect it. Discarding the masks and gloves the right way, for example, while also democratizing access to knowledge through newsletters, daily interactions on social media, and even partnerships with eco-friendly brands. My constant interaction with technology led me to find a new way of expressing my emotions: digital art. I started sharing my illustrations and drawing tips on social media, which led me to create a great networking and also sell my prints, stickers, and even illustrate the cover of a book. My art opened doors for me to be invited to join Enter International, a global youth initiative for leadership and sustainability through online and in-person events in Italy. I was the illustrator and design manager, in which I led a team of people from all over the world, attended leadership meetings, and became an admissions officer. I was each time more globally engaged. After this period of social distancing, I was more motivated and open to new perspectives and experiences. I started my 2022 immersing myself in a new context when I was admitted to a military school, and I found myself in a super connected, international, and resilient community. During my senior year, I was invited to join the graduation committee, where I was able to represent my peers to national event companies and promote events to raise funds. I also joined the school's environmental council to continue helping the environment. All this was combined with the honor of being recognized by commanders and also marching the biggest Independence Day parade of Brazil. The same year, in my exchange to New York to study photojournalism, I was finally face-to-face with people from all over the world. And through the lens of a camera, I was connected to the true meaning of diversity, represented by people, unique books, food, and above all, the union of our differences. Lastly, since 2022, I have been developing my spirituality, and I discovered my favorite way of expressing my faith: service. I became a leader of my youth group, Escalada, promoting events to raise funds for charity. There, beyond contributing to access to food, fun, and spaces for hundreds of kids, I was able to help people find their inner strength of living. This is called Ikigai in Japanese, something I learned from the nuns of my art school. Through constant social actions and meetings, I've been promoting cultural intersections toward our common good with joy and respect, reminding young people of the importance of their own voices in society. And of course, my artistic side cannot stay behind. I believe that behind everything that connects and moves our world is a creative force, and I will continue to develop my creativity at university through involvement in cultural, social, and artistic activities. The vibrant and welcoming community of Temple excites me about the prospect of welcoming future international students, striving to foster a place of inclusivity where all their talents and potentials are recognized and valued. Through the resilience I have developed and my personal experiences, I am sure that the connection between people from different backgrounds is essential for transforming the world with innovative ideas. And I am committed to be part of this and to promote it with my leadership. And I know that at Temple I have a perfect space to keep spreading this message, a message of the importance of respect and interculturality.